What's up, boys, girls, ladies, and gentlemen? My name's Trey. Welcome to another video. And in today's episode, I'm actually going to show you the workout that I'm going to do today. It is Sunday. I'm trying to stay active. So we got a little bit of bench press. We're going to do some curls. We're going to do some shoulder presses. And then I'm going to do my, I guess, is it technically rehab? My leg exercises that the orthopedic surgeon said that I need to do. So we'll kind of jump into this. If you are somebody that's new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. Leave a comment in the comment section down below of my workout and how you feel about it. It is a little bit different, as I went from, in my opinion, lifting a lot of weight to then tearing my ACL and lifting barely any weight to now feeling like I'm starting back over at no weight. So we're just consistently going down, but you have to bottom out before you can go up. Sell high, buy low, buying low to go up. I don't know. But unfortunately, unfortunately, I do have a bench, which is super cool. So now I can actually do like dumbbell press and bench press. But I don't actually have anything to put the weight on, so I can give it to myself. So unless somebody hands it to me or I find a way to get that on my chest and then sit down, I unfortunately will not be doing the barbell bench. But I do have some dumbbells. They're not very heavy. They're only 35. But something's better than nothing, right? Something's better than nothing. So what I'm going to do is going to kind of show you the circuit. So the first thing we're going to do is 20 shrugs. And like I said, this is just the heaviest weight that I have when it comes to dumbbells. So, you know, if anybody loves me out there and wants to give me some more dumbbells for my birthday, I wouldn't be mad at it. Then we're going to do 20 of the presses. Like I said, it's not very heavy. So what I've actually been doing is kind of changing my hand placement. Sometimes I have my shoulders or my elbows, I guess, flared out, because I have noticed that coming up when I was doing barbell bench a couple days ago, if I come up closer to my neck area, I get a better stretch on my pecs. So trying that, might turn it in a little bit so the palms are facing on the inside, just to give another different one. And then I've also been messing with palms facing to me and trying to come up and squeeze. So those are kind of the variants. So I might do one set of 20 like this, next set of 20 like that, or maybe I get bored and I do 10 and 10, or whatever the case may be. And I know some of y'all have been commenting, Trey, you said 20 reps, but you did 19. When I start talking to you, I'm not counting, okay? So you just, whatever. So we got shrugs, we got the press, so shrugs, dumbbell bench, then we have shoulder press, and then I have my exercise with my leg. And I kind of just do it in a circuit, so I don't feel like I'm just doing the same movement every single time. So hopefully you can see this. As you can see, I'm super out of breath. I don't know what it was. It was as soon as I had surgery, any type of physical movement just makes me so out of breath. I'm just so tired. But neither here nor there, guys. So I do have handy dandy resistance band. I'm putting it the top half of my foot, and I'm just pulling back. Essentially, I'm just stretching out my calf. I think the sheet said I'm supposed to do it for 10 seconds. I've been doing this for the last month, ever since I've had surgery. So I don't really feel too much. So what I also have been doing is kind of calf raises, I guess, or like extending my foot out instead of just holding it. And then I also will do that directionally. So instead of holding it right to me, I'll hold it with my right arm, then my left arm, and I'm gonna move my ankle diagonally instead of right to me. Do about 20 on each side, just to kind of hit all areas of it. And I was also thinking, I was in so much pain yesterday because it was like they wore off and then immediately my leg was on fire. I thought it was going to be more of a gradual thing. I thought it was going to like, oh, I can feel my toes. Oh, I can feel my foot. Oh, that's my shin. Oh, that's my knee. And then the pain would start, but it was like, no, I can feel my toes and now my whole leg is on fire. So that sucked. Um, yeah, this stuff I don't really feel too much. Oh, what I was getting at is I went with the cadaver, and everything that I've seen says the cadaver is like an easier healing process because you're not having to take tendons from other parts of your body in order to like repair your ACL. So you don't have to rehab those body parts as well as your ACL. So maybe I'm just a pansy, which that is up for debate, but I would have died if I would have done any other body part because I feel like I was already dying with just my ACL. So if I would have done my hamstring or the quad or the patella tendon, I might have not have made it through. I really might have not have. So far, this seems like it was easily the best decision when it comes to. I always got to check my microphone because I have those last few times I've been to the gym, I've done a 20-minute workout and haven't had my microphone on, so I had to do the whole thing over again. And you have no idea how much effort that is. I already have to like hop across the gym, let alone have to record something multiple times. So yeah, and I guess I should be doing the same thing on this leg, just so my leg's the same. I guess. Woo! Like the same. Even though when I feel like I do it on this leg, it's getting no work whatsoever. Obviously, because it's my good leg. But yeah. So just trying to directionally change right, left, straight to my chest. And we are just kind of getting blood into the ankles. And we just working that thing. And especially because the weight's a little lighter. I said 20. I might do 30 reps. I might do 40 reps. Sometimes it just depends. If I sit down here and I'm like, hey, in this angle that I'm pushing this weight feels good on my chest, and since the weight is relatively light, I just kind of go until my chest starts feeling sore. I'm not normally doing this amount of weight. This is like normally what I warm up with. So it's not like you can hurt yourself on baby weight, right? Well, I also didn't think you could hurt yourself just running up the floor, but whatever. This next I have a basically a straight leg lift. So I'm doing my best to flex my quad. Obviously, I'm going to start on my good leg because I would like to get it out the way and I would like it to be the same. So I'm just raising. I'm just going to do 10 of them. I could do them together, but it's still so very hard to do this on my other leg that doing them together is like too much for my brain to handle and I like malfunction. So, and then we have this leg, which I kind of have to mentally prepare for, to be honest with you. Or sometimes I'll even have to like start by pulling my leg up with my hand and then I can start doing it by myself. But we'll see. I did like 6 sets of 10 yesterday and it hurt a lot. So maybe I don't need my other leg to kind of assist me. And yes, this is fair warning. This will be where the tears come out. And I didn't feel that bad. Now, I also yesterday did this basically exact same workout in like the only hour time block in which my medicine wore off. So today, this feels real easy. But I'm going to try to do it, my exercises, when, like, either before I take medicine, so that when I do it, I'm in the most painful state possible, or when my medicine has worn off. Because the way my brain works, if I'm able to get through it while I'm hurting the most, it's only going to get easier from there. And then after I get done with the workout, I can take my pain meds, I can start icing it, I can kind of sit down. And then it's like, yeah, that workout was awful and I thought I was going to die. But then afterwards, I'm like, my leg feels good. Oh, medicine in me, I feel delicious. So, yeah, I also need to do something for back because I'm only working kind of the front half of my body. And I know I don't have a big chest, and that's kind of why I want to do chest, and it's the easiest thing to do. So I might do, my plan's doing 5 sets here. How many reps of each I do, to be determined. Like I said, I could do sets of 20, I could do sets of 30, could do sets of 50 on bench press, and then shoulder press, probably keep it at 20. Shrugs, same thing. Like, it's light. Now, I definitely know for the leg lifts, it's going to be 10. Just let you know that ahead of time. But if I do change anything in terms of like doing a drop set or trying to incorporate that barbell or something, I will record it. But I don't think you just want to sit here and watch me do this for the 40 minutes that this is probably going to take. So that's more or less my workout, or is going to be my workout today. So bench press, or it's going to be dumbbells, shoulder shrugs, bench press, like a shoulder press, and then my ankle rotations and my leg lifts. And then at the end of that, like I said, if I'm feeling froggy, I might do some pull-ups for like 5 sets of 10 or something. But that is a workout. If you're somebody who just tore their ACL and you have a bench at home and some really light weights, I think you should give it a try. Obviously, you don't have to do the upper body part, but I mean, I'm not trying to get fat, and especially because I can't run or anything right now. And Lord knows I love food. I have to work out so I don't become morbidly obese. And also, if you're somebody who has not torn their ACL and you just want like a really easy home workout to do, by all means, go ahead and give this a try. I think this is a really good start for anybody who's trying to start their fitness journey. Like I say, if you're at home, you got a bench, you got some dumbbells, lay down, do a few. If you can only do 3, do 3. If you can do 50, do 50. Push yourself, have a little bit of fun. It's not supposed to be unenjoyable going to the gym, seeing yourself change and your body get better. But like I said, if I do anything else, like if I go over to pull-ups or anything, I'll make sure I move the camera and bring you along with the ride. And yeah, I will see you shortly. Can't wait to get in the shower. Not that I've really sweated or anything, but still. Okay, so I did my 5 sets of shrugs, bench press with the dumbbells, and then the shoulder press with the dumbbells, plus my leg raises. I did some ankle stuff. So I'm gonna try to do 5 sets. Hi, dog. Hello, dog. I'm gonna try to do 5 sets of 10 with pull-ups, just so I'm working my back as well. Just because it's on Sunday, and it seems like the more I work out other body parts, I kind of gets my mind off of my leg. And I took my medicine probably like 2 hours ago, maybe, and I feel like it's starting to wear off slightly. So, right on target. So hopefully I get done with this. I can shower for the first time today, kind of undress this leg, kind of show you what that looks like, and then, yeah, have a whole bunch of fun. So. And I'm also going to try to change my grip on this. So obviously the first time I went, it was out wide. And then I'm going to do underhand. I'm going to do kind of this neutral grip and do all those. The hardest part is just like figuring out what to do with my leg exactly, because I got to keep it straight. So I don't know. And I don't really remember what the surgeon said about me putting weight on my leg, but I have not done that yet. Like I might kind of rest it on the ground, but I have no weight on my leg whatsoever. I'm just scared to put weight on it and hurt it or something. So when I go to the checkup tomorrow, and then if they're like, hey, we want you to try to start walking on it, then I will. But for right now, I'm just trying to survive, get through this pain, get through these few workouts. Whew. And yeah, just everything requires just so much more effort. Because like I'm fighting for my leg not to hurt, I'm trying to keep it straight, I'm trying to flex it. Because also what I've been doing throughout the day is just flexing my quad. I also got some electromagnetic like pulsar devices, and I'll kind of show you, as long as my physical therapist says that that's okay on Monday. But yeah, everything's just like exponentially harder to like catch my breath or breathe, really do anything. And I don't really know why that is. Obviously, I know I'm out of shape. That could be a reason. What up, dog? What up, dog? So it's 2, set 3. Have noticed sometimes if like I am struggling on like something like the pull-ups, for instance, I contract the rest of my body. So like my quads, my butt, my hamstrings, and sometimes that alone kind of causes me pain. So whenever I'm like, man, I can probably get 2 more if I push real hard, might not be pushing real hard because that thing hurts whole bunch. So I got 2 more sets, and then workouts today are basically over. And then tomorrow, depending on what they say, I'm gonna add in obviously the physical training that they recommend. My physical therapist that I have online, I have 2 physical therapists, one in person, one online. I'm gonna do their stuff. Plus, it's chest tomorrow, so I'm gonna maybe see if I can go to the gym. I know I'm not supposed to be sweating, which I'm not because I haven't done anything. But if I can go to the gym tomorrow and sit under a bench and do something, that would be really cool. But I don't know to what capacity I'm able to do things necessarily yet. So let's get these 10 in. Oh man, this sucks. I feel like everybody, let's do a new mandate. Everybody in the U.S. once every quarter has to use crutches for the whole day, and then I think we'll just come together as a group of people. We'll come together because sometimes I use the handicap stall at my gym, and now that I actually need it, somebody was in there, and I'm like, "Yo, I need the handicap stall." So you know what? Once a quarter, we gotta use crutches for the whole day. It'll strengthen your upper body, and we can see what people who are on crutches get to be like. Okay, look, I did my best. I'm tired. But yeah, I did my best. We got one more. So I'm gonna shoot for 10. I might just let myself hang for a little bit, like do dead hangs after I get to whatever number, just to kind of finish it up. But I've also heard, like, okay, you know what? As good as I could do. I only got like 2, if that. But 2's more to 0. So, morning workout complete. I'm gonna take my first shower in like 2 days, and I'm really excited. And I'll show you what this dressing looks like and stuff like that too. But I appreciate you stopping by. Morning workout with yours truly. Like I said, we did shrugs, we did dumbbell chest press, we did military press, we did ankle, like mobility stuff, we did leg raises, and then we did 5 sets on pull-ups. I think the first 3 sets I got 10, 4th set I got like 6, and the 5th set I got like 2. But through this whole process, hopefully I am getting my muscles stronger, because in theory I'm doing all of these exercises without my leg. So like bench press, shoulder press, ladder raise, everything I'm doing sitting down without putting any pressure on my leg. And if you've ever been to the gym before, you know that a lot of your power comes from pushing through your legs on whatever exercise. So hopefully that means I'll get a little stronger. So when this is starting to rehab, the rest of my body is kind of learning to not really use my legs on leg drive, so that when this one's good to go and I can reincorporate it back into my workouts, my body will be good to go. But really appreciate you stopping by. Like I said, for this morning workout. My name's Trey. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. And leave a comment in the comment section down below. How'd you feel about my workout? Because I know I'm pretty tired. I don't necessarily feel like my muscles are sore. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. And my leg hurts. But proud of you for being here. Proud of me for doing this. And I'll see you in the next one.